Okay, let's get started. Here's our typical apartment block. We've got some penthouses with movie stars at the top, wanting lots of points around the flats. And then we've got some flats for the rest of us, just wanting Sky Plus HD. Let's get the dish and aerial in. As you know, SAL Trading have represented Sanuta for some time, so we'll use the Sanuta DS80 steel dish and a Fagor LMB 204 Quattro. This combination gives a good signal level and signal to noise ratio. It's incredible how many problems we see just because signal to noise is not focused on by the installer. Then we'll put in a Fagor Wombus, a 4G ready high gain aerial. Maybe a little bit of a luxury, but why not? Now, down to business. I'm going to use the FAC005 satellite amplifier. With 22 dB of gain and the ability to power the LMB, this will give us over 100 dB satellite signal. The terrestrial goes into the FMA 438 amp. Again, 4G ready, this amp will combine Freeview, DAB, FM and radio and pump out up to 118 dB. If we want, we can feed this through the FAC005. This allows 20 dB of a terrestrial adjustment. Not much use in this example, but it can be really handy when used as a repeater amp. The Fagor 5-wire multi-switch range come with 8-way, 12-way, 16-way, 24 and 32-way. So, we're spoiled for choice. I'm going to use a 32-way here to make sure our movie stars get plenty of points. The switches actually give us a couple of dB gain on satellite and have an active terrestrial, so around 2 dB on Freeview as well. I'm going to plug in the power here, as this building, as is common with many in the UK, only has mains electric at the head end. A key point here, you won't normally find a power supply on a Fagor quote. Each terminating switch comes with a free PSU, a key way that Fagor have kept the price down. The power consumption is low on each switch, so ideal for keeping landlords' costs low, and we rarely need more than one PSU on a large system. Remember that although the terrestrial is active and always on, the Fagor multi-switch uses a small amount of power from the customer's set-top box to operate the satellite, only when needed. Down we go then to the cheap seats. Lots more apartments here, but only with Sky Plus. So we'll use a 24-way switch. The switches are easy to identify. This is an FMC524. F is for Fagor, M for multi-switch, and C for cascadable. 5 for the 5-wire backbone, and 24 for the number of outputs. FMC524. No need to power from here. That's coming from the head end, so losing just 2 dB of satellite and 4 dB of terrestrial, we're off down the building to the next floor. This is the last switch in the cascade, so we are using the FMF532. The FMF bit means Fagor multi-switch final, another easy abbreviation. No need for terminators, as the switch takes care of that. This FMF had the built-in PSU that we've taken upstairs and used at the head end. You can plug the PSU into any of the switches, wherever you happen to have mains electric. It goes up and down, so really flexible on site. So there we are, an 88-point system. Unfortunately, things aren't this simple in the real world, so within the range, we have a 5-in 10-out splitter, a 5-in 10-out 12 dB tap, and very useful, a 5-in 15-out 12 dB tap. Here's where things can get fun if you want. The Fagor range also has a 9-in 2 satellite version and a 17-in 4 satellite version. The 9 and 17 wire systems plan in exactly the same way, with matching amps and taps and very competitive pricing. We're seeing a lot more 17 wire systems here at SAL Trading, particularly in London. So I guess this will spread around the rest of the country with time. 9 and 17 wire systems are easy to do with Fagor, and I think a good way to expand revenue with both social and private landlords, many of whom don't even know it's possible to get overseas feeds. And don't forget, for those of you who want them, there are free of charge Visio stencils on the saltrading.tv website. Don't worry though, we can offer a free, no obligation planning service here at SAL, as we always have done, if you don't fancy doing it yourself.